going on?
I wonder which Jaeger Corps we're dealing with here.
I really hope everyone's all right.
Let's just hurry.
I am. Man, this is the longest run ever. Punt. Lisa, are you okay? I can't believe they said Jaegers to Ymir. Looks like the Noble Alliance doesn't even care about trying to keep up appearances anymore. The Anguish said that she has nothing to do with it though. It's true that this kind of thing isn't really her style. If she were to abduct someone, trust me, she happily enjoys squeezing the life out of such a nasty spectacle to the very last drop. Ooh. I suppose it just goes to show that the Noble Alliance isn't quite as united as it looks. Question mark. Why, Misty? Vita? I guess now's as good a time as any to ask. Just who is Misty? I mean, Vita Clarete. You know what? I know that Misty, the radio show host, and Clarete, the opera singer, were both just acts. She's a member of the Hexen clan too. She's known as the Witch of Abyss, and she vanished after breaking a taboo 7 years ago. Think of her as like a sister to Emma. And that blue bird, also the blue bird who's usually with her, Grenades, is her familiar, like me. A witch familiar? Well, I'm lost. In the end, in short, she's related to you and Emma, right? Essentially, yes. Emma's been trying to find Vita ever since she disappeared. She had to put that on hold when her duty requires her to join the academy. I bumped my table. But how could we have missed her when she was so close by that whole time? Wait a second. Misty spent a fair amount of time in Trista, going in and from the studio station. Oh, sorry, radio station building. I got studio and radio mixed up. She was a popular among the students too. And yet all that time, all these months, you never once realized her true identity. Something off about that? Vita likely used some form of curse to keep us from finding out. Witches are capable of interfering with the laws of casualties and cognitive abilities of others. Basically, she could just play mind games. She probably made it so information regarding her and her whereabouts wouldn't even reach us. That's not so frightening. Tell me about it. It makes sense though. She wouldn't be the only Anguish to know how to mess with people's cognitive ability. Alright, that's all I need to know for now. Anyway, have you caught your breath, Elise? Yeah, thank you. We can keep going. Good. Let's get to your mirror. Spin the camera. If you don't spin the camera, you can get hit with that.
I can hear more.
Why does this have to be happening?
They might just be warning shots. Try and stay calm.
Are we going to make it in time?
There's no fighting, so don't even waste your time with this part. Where I say if you need your CP up, just fish. I accidentally hit turbo mode. Hiya. Luke.
Oh, heavens.
Your Highness, please hurry back inside the mansion and hide. Whatever may come to pass, we won't allow them to touch you.
But...
There you are. We are the Northern Jaegers, and we've entered a contract with the Kreutzen province.
Northern Jaeger, basically the Northern Ambria Jaegers.
By the order of its lord, Duke Alberea. We are here to take you into protective custody, Your Highness.
No. Auntie Lucia?
Out of the way, woman.
I ask you to leave this village at once. The Schwarzer family has historical connections with the Imperial family. So as long as I live, you will not lay a hand on Her Highness.
You got guts, if nothing else. But I'm not going to repeat myself again. Our orders are that the lives of all other than Princess Alphen are of no consequence. Am I making myself clear?
Clear.
But please don't!
Don't you dare lay a hand on them! Who are you?
Uncle Teo!
Darling,
I am the Baron of Ymir, Teo Schwarzer, and I will serve as your opponent. Begin!
You know, it would have been faster if you just not say a word and just snuck up behind them. But the pride of a knight.
Not all talk, I see.
The art of swordsmanship has been passed down in the Schwarzer family for generations. I couldn't hope to compare to Master Kafai or Lord Asaid, but I dedicate myself to honing my skills all the same.
Clearly you're not the type of noble who sits idly by and hires men to fight his battles for him.
But I wonder how much use your sword will have if we try this.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baron.
You coward!
Mister, it's supposed to be
Have you no
Lord
shame?
Baron.
All that matters to we Jaegers is fulfilling our contract by any means necessary.
As I said, it would have been easier just to sneak up on them.
Fail to cooperate, and you know what happens next.
Gruesome part to come.
It sounded like a machine gun.
There's fire everywhere.
Damn it. Looks like we're up against some pretty high-ranking Jaegers here.
Oh, I was trying to say, viewers, discretion advice.
Father? No!
This is the first time Toval sees it.
Reed! No!
What the? How? Yeah!
Reed?
Oh yeah, this is also the first time Princess sees it too.
Whoa. He's a monster.
Reed! Reed, don't! Don't lose yourself to anger! That will would only lead to a repeat of what happened 8 years ago.
Elise.
He's still breathing. Your father's alive, Reen. Hang in there. I'll do first aid right away.
Lady Schwarzer is just fine too. She was knocked unconscious, but I don't see any injuries. She's okay. Auntie Lucia, stay with us.
But she's only knocked out.
Thank goodness.
Oh man. What?
Are you back to normal? Reem, speak to me. Are you all right?
Sorry, Elise. I lost control of myself again.
It's all right. It's all right. You came back to me in the end. And that's all that matters.
Elise, I'm sorry. I really am.
Auntie Lucia! Are you all right, Auntie Lucia?
Your Highness, you're unharmed.
Yes, I'm fine. And it's all because of you and your family. I can't even begin to thank you enough.
Your Highness, there's no need to cry. You have the face of an angel. Please don't spoil it with tears.
Woman, please.
Well, I'm glad she's in no mortal danger.
But
Tova, what about Father?
I've given him some first aid, but he was injured pretty severely. We should get him to somewhere he can receive proper treatment as soon as possible.
No.
Dad!
Honestly, some people have no patience.
Vita, you...
What do you want with us this time?
I had some concerns about how things were over here, so I decided to come and have a look. Duke Albarea's really gone and done it this time. It's obvious that he really wants to get ahead of Duke Cayenne, but this isn't the most prudent way to do it.
what do you mean by that?
You act like he's not one of your allies.
Now, there's no need to take your anger out on me.
There's always a
I
reason.
can't undo what's already happened, but if it will help, I can at least clear up his mess for you.
What?
It's time to sleep, my children. Fall into a loving oblivion, cradled in your merciful mother's arms.
A lullaby?
No. This is...
Mind control.
You will descend the mountain as you... And you will report to Duke Albarea that you found nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes, Mother.
We will.
Why is there only 4? There should be
Oh my.
6, 8-man team.
Unbelievable. So this is what you witches are capable of, is it?
It's the least I could do after all the trouble you've been through. Duke Albarea is unlikely to doubt what they tell him, so this village shouldn't be targeted again for a while. Although, I'm guessing a gesture like this pales in comparison to what I would have to do to earn your forgiveness.
Misty, are you...
Don't be taken in by her sweet talk!
Sling.
She doesn't do things like this out of kindness.
She doesn't.
Targets in sight. What?
Elise, Your Highness!
He's a pain to fight.
Shit! Was she here the whole time?
So you should say, I told you so!
Now that was silly of you, wasn't it? You should never take your eyes off the princess you're meant to be protecting. As far as knights go, I'm afraid you failed spectacularly in nearly every regard.
Please, let me go! Targets apprehended successfully. Targets identified as Objective 1 and Objective 2. Mission complete.
Who are you? And what do you want? And why does that thing you're on look just like Eric Getlum?
It really does. I take it you being with her means you're an enforcer or something?
I don't comprehend your question.
Hey.
She's not with Ouroboros, actually. She's a behind-the-scenes helper of sorts who was donated to the Noble Alliance by an anonymous benefactor. Think of her as yet another ally of the Alliances, much like ourselves, Zephyr, and the Imperial Liberation Front.
Couldn't ask for a more terrifying lineup right there.
If you like, you can think of me as the Wicked Witch, while she's the Black Rabbit guiding my steps with every adorable hop.
Stop messing around! Lady Clotilde, please give the order to retreat. There is no need to remain here any longer.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's be going.
Rean! Rean! Rean!
Elise! Your Highness! Stop! Stop! Bring them back!
Can't do it when you're half exhausted.
Our story is well underway. There will be many obstacles waiting for you, but struggle on and overcome them. And I'm sure that, eventually, you'll reach the stage where the Azure Chevalier awaits. Don't let me down, Rean Schwarzer.
I won't let it end this way! Hang in there, you two! I'm coming for you! I promise!